Let's look and draw. I've got a piece of masterpiece paper here. Nice long ebony pencil. The longer the better. Once the pencils get shorter, save them for fill-in work and for detail, but we need the length of the pencil for balance. It makes a big difference. It took me many years to figure that out. Right. Now let's start with I'm going to start with a triangular form, basic shape, but the top part is a curve. And this bottom part is higher on the left than the right. And that width compared to the height, that aspect ratio is about like we see there. Don't worry about measuring it. We can just eyeball that. Higher on the left than it is on the right. I don't know. It kind of looks like a tent or something, like a dome tent, but it's a little longer on the right side and a little lower on the right side. Let's add a line here. So that it kind of looks like an umbrella with the stick over on the side. All right, plastic line quality, about that direction and about that position. Right? And now let's put an oval right here. All right, I'm going to tell you what this one is. This is going to be a gymnast. Let's do the center mass of her body, and let's do this oval right here. We're going to connect over to here, and there's the circle right here. Let's do an oval over here, and let's get this line down, and let's put a little oval here, and that might be a little too long, but we're going to oval there. Does it look like a gymnast yet? All right, these basic shapes will render a more complicated form. And the basic structure, the underlying structure, is the framework for us to arrange these more specific forms as we go. We work from general to specific. And if you can look and judge at this level, the general basic level, you'll have better observational drawings that look more realistic in the end. Because if it's wrong at this level, if the proportions are off, if the directions are off at this level, no amount of detail will make it look like you want it to look. And these are just the beginnings here. These are little warm-ups. These basic forms. Now I'm going to shift that to a detail position, and let's get a little more specificity in there. Not too dark. I can still change that, but a little more specificity. And these are just starting points. You can finish this one or one later, but we just want this a nice little 5-minute start, and then you can finish it later or not. And what we want to do is have lots of starts and the repetitions of this part of the drawing process. So instead of drawing one still life for 3 hours, we can draw lots of 3-minute drawings, lots of 5-minute drawings, lots of 10-minute drawings. That's more effective. That's better for growth. And I don't want to do too many eyeballs there, but let's keep it. There's the V-neck. And then these outlines. This part comes in from that original line. This part arcs over. And when you see the resource, you'll see what I'm talking about. When you see the reference resource. Creative Commons pictures. And this one's a little closer. So here's what I mean by plastic. We want that whole thing to be changeable. Here, that's her calf muscle. This is her foot down here. This is her head. This is her other foot going away. This is her chest. This is her V-neck. This is her face over here. And her eyes are down here, and her nose is right there. And her mouth is right about there. And she's got a little bow in her hair right there. And her hand is over here. We will leave that one as is, as a start there. That's exactly a 5-minute and 6-second start. Now that's something we can work with. We could spend another couple hours on that and get it more specific. Leave it as a start there.